Welcome to the Wandering Stitches Knitting Podcast. My name is Jess, and I appreciate you stopping by my little corner of YouTube. This is where I combine my love of knitting and hiking and all things outdoors, and actually all things crafty. So I am going to share with you my works in progress, and I will share with you some of the weaving things that I've done. I am going to be weaving my friends and family some towels, some cotton towels, and knitting them some dishcloths. And so the holidays are coming up, and I did take my loom out, but I just wasn't really feeling like tackling the whole warping thing. So here I am. Perhaps I'm procrastinating and I'm recording an episode instead of doing that, but here I am. I will share with you my weaving adventures. So I hope you have your crafty project and you're able to sit back and relax while I chat with you about what I did this week. I am going to show you what I'm wearing. And this is a scarf that I weaved. Anyways, I have a rigid heddle loom, and I took a class last year at the Good Karma Yarn with Vitsa, and she came up a couple times. So I took a beginner class, I took a warping and how to set up your loom class, and then I took a pick up with the sticks. So that is what this is. And it is a scarf by Gist, and part of the cost of the class was to purchase the yarn. And it's Gist yarn, and they provide the pattern, which is the 3-column lace scarf. And this is the yarn. And this is Ode Alpaca weaving yarn, and the color is agate, and I looked it up and it looks like it is sold out. This is, like it said, alpaca yarn for weaving, and it's beautiful. So I just cut the fringe just now, even though this thing has been done for months. And I initially, when I took it off of the loom, thinking that it was going to be a really long scarf, and it's actually really not very long. So this is what happens when I just put it on like this. And I was a little disappointed because usually I like to have it on. But I found that it's actually pretty nice as a layering piece without the bulk. So yeah, I can just kind of tuck it in like this and not have like a big towel around my neck, because even like with long hair, you already feel like you're wearing a scarf. So it's nice to have something cozy against the neck without the bulk. So this is one of my most recent woven projects, and another project that I had done to practice the making the dish towels with cotton is with this yarn, and this is just the cotton peaches and cream. We got this at Walmart. So I made this towel. And I have just made it for myself to sort of try and do like a test run. I just take it off the loom and I fold the edges over and just cinch it down with the sewing machine. And I have just throw them in the washing machine and the dryer with regular towels, hot water, hot dryer, and they hold up pretty nicely, and they're pretty nice and absorbent. so that is going to be just kind of my homemade gift for this season. And I have white, I have red, and you know, maybe I'll even add in this color, maybe do a little stripe or whatever. And I can't really do anything fancy with the loom just yet. I mean, I can basically do stripes, and that's it. So I will keep you posted on that, and I will show you my progress once I do get it warped, and I will get some footage of me weaving, and that might be a project for next week. So moving on to my knitting, I will show you, I did make a little more progress. This is the Gallus scarf by Amy Palko, and it is a scarf that is actually fun to knit. And it is constructed with short rows, and so there's no seaming, there's no picking up. I was able to finish this color block, and this, I have spoken about this project for a couple prior episodes. This is with the yarn that I had dyed naturally. So this is the madder root, and this was dyed when I had taken the class with Marty from A Wrinkle in Time Farm. And this is from the birch bark that I had collected in my yard, and I had done that on my own. And this color is a lime green, and that was achieved with goldenrod and then modified with water that had iron in it. So that was a pretty cool experiment. So this is the pattern that I found to sort of display the different colors, and yeah, so just sort of showcasing the natural dyes, and I love it. And I love this pattern. It's super easy to memorize, so it is something that I can bring with me while I am traveling, while I'm watching TV, watching podcasts, going to social knitting groups, and if I just want to sit down and have a mindless knit, this is my go-to project. And Amy Palko is actually hosting a knit-along. It's Let's Gallus, I think. I'll put the hashtag in. And so, yeah, she's having a little knit-along on Instagram. So if you haven't checked her out, I would definitely check out her podcast. It is The Meaningful Stitch, and it's one of my favorites. So on to my next knitting project. This is the one that I keep at home, and if you are a returning viewer, I appreciate your patience with me because the progress is very slow because I am a slow knitter. But I would like to say I'm very excited to inform you all and myself that I had my friend try this on, and we are actually at a point where I can start the 1x1 ribbing border along the bottom. And so this is the Deep Winter Coat cardigan, and it is by the Wool and Pine Design. It is well written the cable worked sweater. The yarn is Lion brand with woolies, and it's held double, and it was one of the recommended yarns. And the thing that I like about this pattern was that it is size inclusive, and it also has three different yarn recommendations, and so you can choose whatever your price point is. And the Lion brand woolies is a very frugal yarn, I believe, and it just feels good. I am super happy with black and how it is portraying the stitches and the cables. It shows up beautifully, and I hope to get this done no later than Christmas. I want to be able to give this to her for Christmas, but of course any day now would be just as good. to present this to her. And she's been asking for a sweater for 5 years, so I really want to make this special for her. So those are my 2 knitting works in progress, and I am going to, once this is done, once the deep winter coat is done, then I can move on to my next project, which is going to be the night shift shawl, using the yarn that I had accumulated over the summer by going through all of the stops for the 2023 Maine yarn cruise. I was able to get all the stamps, and I don't think I won because I haven't heard from anybody as far as the grand prize. That reminds me, maybe if I should look at their Instagram. I bet they've probably posted it. I am going to be doing that, and I believe that this scarf is probably going to be maybe an all winter thing because there's 5 colors, and I may even do more colors. There's an option of making it as long as you want, with as many colors as you want. So I will showcase all of my natural dyed yarns in this little scarf. So yeah, I think that's it. I am debating on whether or not I will change up the schedule in which I release these episodes, because I am a slow knitter and I may or may not have like new fresh content for you. So if I stretch it out to 2 weeks, then I can at least have other things that I've done, and the hiking will certainly still continue to happen, but I won't be knitting outside. I've also thought about just visiting various knitting shops and knitting and getting some footage there, just sort of wandering around my local area to see where cool places to knit inside are. So these are just sort of ideas that I have. Let me know what you think in the comments. So I definitely think I will be putting out another episode next week, but probably as the holidays roll around and it gets busy, then I will probably go to either a 2-week or a 1-month release of episodes. So, and I have my cat here to say hello. Good. This is Cookie. Cookie, come here. Oh, okay. Oh, hi. This is my Cookie. Say hello or say goodbye. I hope you do all the things that you love. Continue to find the joy in all of the small things. Hug those around you. Appreciate every breath. Last week was a harrowing experience for the state of Maine, and especially this community. My community is just a couple towns over from the Lewiston, Auburn area. And you know, as the stories come out of the families and the victims, and the community impact that this is going to have, is it's going to be difficult. But like I said, continue to find the joy, appreciate every heartbeat, every hug, every moment, every snuggle, and continue to do what you love. So until next time, have a great week. Bye. Can you say bye, Cookie? Say bye, Cookie. So here I am, getting out my loom. I finally got some motivation to warp it, and I'm going to warp it here with the white cotton to make about 4 dish towels for the kitchen. And I am going to just put in a couple stripes here and there of red yarn and maybe some green to make it Christmassy, and present it as Christmas gifts, because who doesn't love a homemade gift? Made with love. And I think everybody could use a dish towel. So here's to making homemade Christmas gifts. Oh, and if you're wondering what I'm watching on my iPad while I'm doing this, that is the Netflix series, The Fall of the House of Usher. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and if you like Edgar Allan Poe, I would recommend you watch it. Let me know if you've watched it and if you liked it.